What are we talking about today?
5 best or great music videos.
Yeah, I don't want to say these are great
They're great.
music videos.
They're definitely
But
great.
they're not like the best, but I think they're the ones that I've enjoyed. And they're also all of mine at least were from the 90s, which I think was the pinnacle of music videos, right?
Probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's such an interesting thing that music videos only lasted 2 decades, maybe 3, and then like it just just died. Like
some people still do good ones, but for the most part, yeah, the effort just isn't there.
Has there been any discussion or anything about why music videos, besides I know MTV?
Well, MTV doesn't play music videos anymore, so that's a big part of it.
Did we ever learn about why that is? Has there ever been a documentary or discussion about why they stopped doing it?
No, but you know who should do the documentary? MTV.
It has to be financial, right? I think they just make more money. They make more money.
They got on that reality TV train,
which is so cheap to make.
Right,
it's
exactly.
So cheap to make. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like
even cheaper is just playing videos that people give you. No, it's I don't know.
I just don't like. I used to wake up, turn on MTV, watch MTV. I get my news on MTV. I go to school, talk about videos I saw MTV. Come home, watch MTV. It was like it wasn't just music videos. It was like a radio.
Yeah.
You know, it was and like and even though
breaking news.
Yeah, and like even though like we can talk about how technology has ruined everything, which it has, I think if you looked at the purity of MTV and what it actually did as far as being a radio station, like you can't deny it was great.
Yeah.
You know, like I just don't understand why they would just destroy it. I just don't get it. Like I've always wondered, like it was like one of those, and like I feel bad that our generation, like these young generations, don't understand the sheer joy of being able just to watch music videos all day. I just don't. It's so strange. Anyway, you go first. Tell me your favorite or top music video, or number 5.
Okay. Number 5 is Star Guitar by the Chemical Brothers.
Oh, okay. Tell me about it.
It's
when did it come out?
When did it come out? That's a good question. Let's see. It was it's directed by Michel Gondry. You know him, right?
Yeah.
I think he actually did another one on my list too, but it's Chemical Brothers, and what it is I like trains. Trains are cool. We should have more trains. We should have more trains in America.
Yeah, we should have nothing but trains.
But it's like the video is a camera shot outside through the window of a train. So you're sitting in the train, you're looking out the window, and you see all this stuff passing by. Well, Michel Gondry did something to where like everything passing by the window syncs up with the beat of the song. It's like video samples basically. So like, you know, the drum beats are going and there'll be a bunch of like poles passing by the view of the video. It's super cool. I mean, you know, it's not perfect. Like you can see that there's like places where like a cable will not continue or whatever, but it's just really, really cool. I mean, he didn't do it like super high tech. I mean, I think today you could do like an amazing version of this with the technology that we've got, but it was just really, really cool idea for a video. And I think he did it really, really well. It came out. Wow, 2002.
Oh, that's pretty late. Well, late for us,
and which is weird because it's still like it's a 4:3 aspect ratio. I think it's not you know, it's not widescreen. So I thought it was earlier than that, actually.
All right,
it's a good video.
I haven't heard Chemical Brothers in forever.
I was looking at their videos, and to be honest, you could probably make a 5 best music videos list just from the Chemical Brothers.
I mean, it's your list, so
they've got a bunch of really awesome music videos.
Okay, I believe you. All right, my number 5.
You're not a big Chemical Brothers fan?
I don't really understand the music.
Okay.
To be honest with you, like
Okay.
so it's you like
It's
a lot of
dance
electronic
music.
stuff.
It's dance
Yeah, you like a
music,
lot. Yeah, you
I
like a
do.
lot of electronic stuff. So that's on your that's something you like. I've never really got into that.
The
Well,
song
I mean, I have.
is called
There's
Star
some.
Guitar because it revolves around a guitar sample from David Bowie's Starman.
Oh, okay. See, I like a lot of electronic music and stuff like that, but like
Mhm.
at a certain point, it just kind of gets repetitive for me.
Mm,
But I like the Daft Punks and stuff like that. Of course.
yeah.
All right, number 5 for me is Daytona 500 music video by Ghostface Killah off of the Iron Man track, Iron Man album. You've heard of the song, correct?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So it's a long story. So basically,
Daytona 500.
yes, it's a track that has I think it's the beginning part of the Speed Racer song, or it has like it's just a really fast paced song, super fast paced. It's like dun, 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 dun. It's like on the same beat over and over. It repetitive beats, really fun to listen to. And
My
it
mind
has
went to video games when you brought up Daytona 500. I was thinking,
yeah, it sounds kind of video game-ish, but it's super fun to listen to. Super high, super fast paced, super fast. And then it has the Speed Racer, the Speed Racer cartoon, the animated series.
Yeah,
it takes clips from the Speed Racer animated show and uses that in the video. So you have the Speed Racer driving the car, and they did lip syncs and stuff like that.
Not in the song, in the video.
Yes, the video.
Okay.
Yeah, so you see, and it's super fast paced, super fun to watch, super interesting. When it came out, everybody was very excited about it because it was sort of like these people have watched this as kids, and then they see and the thing about Wu-Tang is they connected not just from not just lyrically, but they connected to people from a cultural standpoint. So it's like, hey, you used to watch kung fu videos as a kid. Well, we have a whole album connected to kung fu videos, and then of course they talked about the drug game and the drug culture in New York. But then they would talk about shared experiences that people from that age group would have, and then of course having a music video using Speed Racer, people of that culture would watch that. So it was really cool. The video came out, it was really surprising when it came out. It's kind of disappeared. My number 5 definitely is up there. It does have I don't know who directed it, and it's very cheap, but it's fun. It's a fun video. If you haven't watched it before, you should check it out.
I could imagine a version of that.
It's not on YouTube, by the way. It's not on YouTube. You can't find it.
Wow. Okay.
No, it's not. It's like for some reason it's not. It's like they block it.
One of mine was like that, but I found it on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can imagine a version of this video combined with the Star Guitar video where you're like sitting in a seat at a NASCAR, like a Daytona 500, let's say. And then the cars driving by are synced up to the beat of the music, if the beat of the music's fast enough.
Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah. Okay.
Probably wouldn't be as interesting as the train, but just when you were describing it, that popped up in my head.
All right. What's number 4?
No, the next one is the one that I could not find on YouTube. It's All Is Full of Love by Björk.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite songs. It's not one of my favorite songs, but it's a great song.
It's it's a really, really good song. Do you know the video?
I know the song. All this full of love.
Right. Yeah. The video is interesting. They start out like you're in a manufacturing facility. Everything's like white. And they're making 2 robots. And then the 2 robots start making out with each other.
Whoa! Why do I have to see that in my feed?
It's 2 lady robots. They're making out with each other. It's kind of interesting.
Is that it?
That's the video. That's the video, man. That's the video. It's long. It's sensual. The music video,
oh, dude. I'm all right. Okay, I'm all right. What?
It's a good music video.
It's a short song though, so the video has to be short too, right?
Yeah. That's not super long. There's not a whole lot of plot to it.
Yeah, I don't really need to watch robots kissing.
They're good looking robots. They're all white. they're all white
Are
robots.
they?
Like,
So when you say robots, are they like robots? Is like you see joints and stuff, or it's just like human beings? Like you just say, "Hey, this is a robot." Like wow,
no,
I'm not
it's
sure.
they look like like you can see like mechanical bits and stuff and computer bits and stuff, but there's also like these shells that are wrapped around them that look like human. So like the face looks human, the arms and whatnot, but like and the joints and the joints and stuff is where you get to like see a peek inside behind the shell and see the inner workings of the robot.
Good. I'm good. I don't need to.
You should watch it. It's really interesting music video.
I'm good. I won't watch that. Mine is actually more disturbing than that. Probably. I don't know if you've seen this. It is Madonna off of the Bedtime Stories album called Human Nature. Have you ever seen this video?
I don't think I have. I've definitely seen some Madonna videos. Like she had some big, like really breakout music videos, but I don't think I've seen this one.
This is my favorite one. She has had huge videos. I think most people say
like a prayer video.
Like a prayer is probably her best, and I would argue yes. But this video kind of like encapsulates her entire career. If she would have ended her musical career with this album and then ended her musical career with this song and this video, I think it would have been successful. But of course, people can't just stop when they need to. And so for Madonna, this video, this whole song is about the media and people talking about her sexuality and how she has kind of like not praised sex, but sort of like uplifted sex as something that's not morally problematic. And she's in like SML gear. What's it called? Not SML. What's it? She's in tight leather gear, whips, people blindfolds. All kinds of stuff, like all kinds of stuff like that. It's like everything you can imagine as far as like, sort of like, what's it called? What's that term called? Not SML.
S&M?
S&M. Yes, S&M stuff. So there's a whole video on S&M. There's not a lot of dancing, but there's a lot of like choreography. She's in great shape, so she looks like real muscular the whole time. And it's just a real fun video. And at the very end, she like looks at the camera and she says, "Absolutely no regrets," which is like, okay, like this has been your entire career and you have no regrets, and that's great. I feel like when I watch that video, it's the best of Madonna. It's like this is you, and the song is absolutely fantastic. It has a crazy beat to it. It's like a weird, like a zoom kind of deep bass into it. I think the whole album. I think I've praised this before. Bedtime Stories as an album is really, really good. So if you want to listen to a Madonna album, like her best, this is it. And in the video, this video kind of sums it up. I was very impressed when I watched it. I mean, as a kid, this came out in 1990. It was recorded in 1994. The video came out in 1995. Yeah, so it was 95. I was like 18. And I was a music video connoisseur at this time. I was an expert at music videos. And I thought this music video was excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy that this came out in 95. It feels like I just watched it. It feels like I had such a mature grasp of this song and this album when I in this video when I saw it. I felt like I was like, yeah, Madonna, this is it for you. I was 18. I didn't know anything. So crazy. Anyway.
Björk has a song with a similar title. She's got Human Behavior.
Yes, it's probably not the same theme.
Yeah, probably not. Probably
even though Björk similar, is, but yeah, I would say Björk's pretty prolific. She's pretty smart.
Yeah.
All right, what's your number 3?
All right, so I don't really know how to pronounce this. I'm going to pronounce it the American way, and then what I think might be the German way. It's okay. So the band is Meute. Or Meute.
Meute, okay.
Yes, Meute. I just usually say Mute. And when I was wearing my hat that has their logo on it at a bookstore, the girl at the bookstore also pronounced it Mute. So we're going to go with that.
Okay.
any one of their videos might have worked, but I picked You and Me, the Flume remix.
Hmm.
They're interesting. They describe themselves as a techno marching band.
I like that.
So it's 11 members. They have all these videos on YouTube of them like out in public playing these songs, and so they do a lot of like electronic song covers. And then like later on, they started doing some of their some original stuff. But like it's pretty amazing because at first you can't really tell whether this is electronic music or live music by a marching band. They're so good. Like they, they'll mute their drums so they sound poppy or like an electronic drum would sound. They do stuff like that to make their instruments sound a little bit more electronic. But yeah, it's like, there's a guy with a bass drum and he's hitting like a really, really steady beat. There's a guy with they've got a xylophone, they've got shakers, they've got trombones, tubas, just all of that stuff. And they do really, really good jobs of covering electronic music with traditional band instruments. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, they call Mute, you said?
Meute.
Yeah, I've never heard of these guys.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest checking them out. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
All their videos are kind of similar. But this one's a really good one. The You and Me is a good one to get started with.
When'd you see it? Like, how'd you see it?
I don't know, man. I saw it on YouTube, and just got really into it. So I've got like a bunch of their albums in my my music library. So
okay, I'll check them out.
Yep.
My number 3 is, I think this is on your list too. So if it's on your list too, I'm definitely going to skip this one because I know it's on your list. Number 3 for me is "Smells Like Teen Spirit" by Nirvana.
Can you just say which one you skipped?
No, because we're going to go over it together.
Okay, all right.
I know it is.
Okay.
I know it is. Okay, so this is a really interesting video for me. It just came out in...
What was it again? Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
That's a good one. That's a good music video. Yeah.
So yeah, and this is the reason why. So it came out in 1991. And let's say, for example, that you need to figure out how to show people or impress upon people grunge, right? And you got to figure out how to... There's a new movement going on called grunge. You got to show it off to people. How do you do that? Well, you have high school cheerleaders and everything else, but instead of the usual prep rally kind of thing, you have a mosh pit, which most people have not seen before. You have people wearing different kind of clothes, like a flannel shirt and kind of t-shirts and tight jeans, and you have a song that completely changes what we think of rock and roll. And you remember how earth shattering this song was, how insane. Like, once it came out, everyone, that's all you heard.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and how many plays this got on MTV?
Yes,
it was always playing on MTV.
And the reason why it was so prolific and so powerful is because it was the dawn of the next stage of music evolution. It was highlighting and showing what the future was going to be like, for good or bad. So there were people who didn't like Nirvana at all. Like, they were making fun of how you couldn't understand his lyrics, that they looked dirty, they long, and like also like the video was like taking high school, but like was destroying it. So it was like all these people who have this myth of high school being the pinnacle of people's lives was completely destroyed. You had a whole generation of people who no longer had faith in the American society, especially after the 80s of Reagan, right? And so you had all these kids who were just ready to pump themselves into a movement that allowed them to dress differently, act differently, be differently. And then you saw Kurt Cobain and his band be differently and then destroy American society on screen, dancing in a way that was physically trepidatious, and like all of a sudden like, yes, I will be a part of this. You have convinced me that I want to be a part of this thing. And yeah, Smells Like Teen Spirit, probably one of the, and like even the director, the director was who was that? Hang on real quick. It was a famous director who directed it, right?
It was.
I think so. I think it was one of Spike Jones. No, Samuel Bear. Samuel Bear. So anyway,
I don't know who that is. Do you know?
Just a brilliant video. Probably one of the last great videos ever. It's perfect.
Bayer believed he was hired because his test reel was so poor, the band anticipated his production would be punk and not corporate.
I mean, it's so interesting. I could talk about this all day. Like, just just how powerful this whole music.
He's done a few videos. He did Blind Melon. He did the Cranberries, David Bowie, Metallica, Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, somebody else good.
Good stuff.
All right, what's your number 2?
Yeah, my number 2 is Around the World by Daft Punk.
Yeah, didn't we talk about this last week?
We may have. I don't remember why.
I think this is one of your favorite songs.
It is one of my favorite songs. It's also a really, really cool video. And just like the first one, Star Guitar, this video is in sync with the music. So
they're just dancing.
What?
It's just dancing. So all they're doing is dancing, right?
Well, yeah, but it's in sync with the music, and like the different characters that are dancing are in sync with the instruments that are playing. So like when the robot voices come on, the guys that are dressed as robots start like taking the center scene of the video. So like the video is locked down. It's a stationary camera, but you've got what, like 5 or 6 different groups of people that are all dancing around in a circle around the world, in a circle.
Mike, this is not my favorite video. It's fine.
I just like the creative concept of
yeah, it's pretty creative.
Yeah. But I'm trying to find. I'm pretty sure that this and Star Guitar were both directed by Michel Gondry.
It feels very European. It's like you can see, you can look at a European music video and an American music video, and you can tell the difference pretty quick. European music videos tend to be a lot more artsy, which I have nothing wrong with.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is also so Michel Gondry did Star Guitar for the Chemical Brothers and Around the World for Daft Punk. So you've got like 4 robots walking around in a circle, 4 tall athletes wearing tracksuits. So they're like the baseline. The robots are the robot voices in the song. The tall guys wearing tracksuits are like the baseline. There's 4 women dressed like synchronized swimmers. And they are like the high pitched lead synthesizer. And then there's 4 skeletons at the very center, and 4 mummies. I guess they're all kind of dancing in line with the drum pattern. They're harder to figure out than the others, but yeah, it's just I like when people try to sync stuff up like that.
Yeah, it's fine. I think the song is much better than the music video for sure.
Probably, yeah, probably. But I really enjoy the music video. I can watch it. I don't think I'll ever get sick of it. The music, or not the music, the movie Baby Driver. Have you seen that?
I've heard of it.
It's the same way where what happens on screen syncs up with either the music that's playing. Yeah, typically the music that's playing. So like there's parts where the main character in the movie will be walking down a street, and some of the lyrics of the song that's playing will show up as graffiti or something in the background. And then there's scenes where gunshots are going off in sync with the drum beat of the song. So I enjoy shit like that.
All right. I respect it. My number 2 is Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. You've seen this video,
I
of course.
love the song. I don't remember the video.
The video is cool. First, rest in peace, Chris Conley. He passed away a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the music video is kind of apocalyptic. It has like a suburban sort of like town area.
Black Hole Sun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it has like, it has a mom and dad and kids cutting grass or doing this and that.
Mm.
And then they have the classic sort of like surreal smiles. You know how you see these like horror movies where people are smiling and the grins look exaggerated to the point of horrific.
Right.
So you would see like a house mom cutting vegetables for dinner and she's smiling.
Like the Aphex Twin. Smile.
Yes. Even worse. I would say it's worse than that because I should have picked that video. Oh, never mind. Thanks a lot. Anyway, honorable mention Apex Twins videos. Any of them? Watch any of them. They're perfect. So yeah, the smile would be exaggerated, which kind of highlights how like, hey, suburban life is not good. This is bad. You're not happy. And then of course, like Chris Conley's beautiful voice is saying like, "Black hole sun, won't you come and wash the rain?" And like it's like, hey, this sucks. And like the sun's gonna burn this all down. And then of course it does at the very end. All these people are like screaming and their faces are melting and stuff like that. And it's like, again, this music was doing what was supposed to be doing, which is, hey, contemporary society, the lives that you are currently living are not fulfilling. The American dream is not doing what it's supposed to do for you. And like, we're going to tell you that. And so like,
ahead
if
of
you're
their
young,
times.
Yes, way ahead. And so if you're a young kid coming out of the 80s where like the American dream was supposed to be everything you're supposed to work for,
right?
And you're a young kid and you're like trying to get through life, and all of a sudden like you're realizing this is not what I want. I don't want what my parents want. And then you hear the Soundgarden literally saying what you're thinking, and in a music video like proclaiming that you do not have to live in suburbia. It's like, it's counterculture. It's angry. It allows for different voices to be heard. And again, just like Smells Like Teen Spirit, I think this video does a better job of it because it's actually disturbing to watch. It's actually a hard video to look at, but it's doing exactly what's supposed to do, which is making you feel, angst, making you feel accepted by someone, making you like there's someone like Chris Conley and Soundgarden who knows how I feel. And also the song is just technically brilliant. And so you got this music video, which again is not pleasant to look at, but it's a form of art that articulates the angst and anger of a certain group of population. And again, this is perfect. Once again,
right?
It does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I don't remember it.
Oh, it's
a great song. Great song. Really good.
Yeah, great song. Yeah, it's a perfect video for a perfect song.
In college, I used to like be in my dorm room and just absolutely blast some of their songs.
Man, Soundgarden songs just hit just in a different way. Like they're hard in a way that's supposed to be hard.
Right.
Which is great. All right, number 1 is of course Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. Yeah, I could have predicted this one. Mike's a huge Beastie Boys fan, but I can't.
This one is directed by Spike Jonze.
Yeah, it was made in a time where the music videos were king, and this music video is super good.
It's so much fun.
Just good. Yeah, not just good from a technical standpoint, but it's fun to watch. The song, it matches the song perfectly. Like it's like, okay, right. I want a song that's kind of like absurd, but I want a video that's absurd but kind of fun. And this song and it connects to this is perfect. Mike, explain what's going on in this video.
So it's like an extended version of a classic opening, like the TV shows, believe it or not, used to have opening sequences where they would have a theme song and then they'd show like clips of the show put together. And this is like that. It's like a classic 70s, 80s cop show. It's just really, really good. It's really good. It's fun. I
And
think
like,
they shot like almost all of this without permission on the streets of LA.
the Beastie Boys just feel like I can't explain it, but it feels like they just know how to do this. Like they acted perfectly. Like
Right.
the outfits looked
Mhm.
great. Like everything, all the cool stuff they were doing was fun. And like,
Exactly as cheesy as it needed to be.
yeah, sliding over a car, running down
Right.
running down the street, like this,
Chasing the
and like,
dude,
yeah,
tackling into the pool.
yeah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, that's perfect. And like, even like, there's a 3 second clip of some guy that's doing kung fu moves. Like, what? Why is this guy doing a kung fu kata in the middle of a Beast Boys? But and then at the very end, when the track kind of calms down, we get that last little like zoom of the instruments calming down. You can see all three of them kind of walking down the street. It's just it is the quintessential music video without a doubt. Like if you ask people what's the best music video ever made, this has to be in the conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this was night 4.
Apparently, Amy Poehler loves this music video, and she like credits it with like like saying that I guess like Lonely Island wouldn't exist without this music video and stuff like that.
It sort of like allows for parody. It's like, hey, let's
Right.
yeah, it allows for parody because this is a perfect parody of all these different things you've seen before. So it's like it allows for this kind of fun parody, and it makes fun of it exactly. It's like it makes fun of it in a way that not only is a parody but also respects it. It's sort of like, hey, this is also respectful. Like these shows were fun to watch. These funs were entertaining, and so we're going to be entertained as well, which is really cool.
And you got to say that the song is just amazing, and it's been used a lot, but it's typically used well, and it just makes everything better. Use this song; it's going to make whatever you're doing better.
Ill Communication it has to be in the top 100 albums of all time. And definitely I would say it's the top 20 hip hop albums of all time. It's just really, really Ill Communication is really, 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 really good. And to have a music video that represents that album, I don't. It's hard to explain to people the listening quality of Ill Communication unless you actually buy the vinyl, put it down, and just listen to the whole thing from beginning to end. It's perfect. It's just completely cooked together so well.
Yeah.
And then of course, this video finishes it out perfectly. And the Beastie Boys didn't like MTV that much. They actually had a lot of problems with MTV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There was something they wanted to do something about free in Tibet at one of the award shows, and MTV wouldn't let them do that. But they were contractually obligated to play Sabotage at the award show. So afterwards, they just threw their instruments down and gave MTV the finger, and like it was like "fuck you," blah blah blah. So it was
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so like if you go back and watch the MTV Sabotage performance they had, they were not happy because MTV was definitely, and like this was about the time where MTV was starting to say, we're the kings of this. We control the levers. If you want to be on our like channel and have your music videos shown, then you have to do what we say. And I think at this point, a lot of music, like Pearl Jam already said they're not doing music videos anymore at this point. And I think a lot of artists were like just starting to really push against it. And then I think MTV sort of said, well, okay, we'll just go to reality TV and we're just going to push these musicians away.
Yeah.
And then I think that ended. I think once MTV got too big on itself and started thinking that they were the kings of all culture, then that's when the people who were giving them all this culture, which is these musicians, were like, no, this is not right. And again, you can't have people like the Beastie Boys, Soundgarden, Nirvana, even Madonna. You can't have them making great music, but then saying, hey, we control this because we're MTV. We get to show it when we want. We get to tell people what to think about it when we want. And then, of course, people will fight back against it. So I think the success of MTV was also its failures, because at this point, it kind of just all these counterculture themes sort of just were going in a way against MTV, because MTV was not counterculture anymore. It was more like mainstream. So really interesting.
That was 5 great music videos.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, yeah. If you like these music videos or like other music videos, you should reach out to us, and we'll and give us a shout. Mike, where can they find us?
You can find the podcast everywhere you can find podcasts. We're also on Threads if you'd like to talk to us or give us a suggestion for something to talk about. We're at 5 with Mike and Jay.
Yeah. So, hey, with 5 podcasts, we also have another podcast that goes over strictly Marvel IPs, Marvel TV and Cinematic Universe IPs. It's called, what's it called again?
Super Sideshow.
Super Sideshow. We also do Super Sideshow as well. So we're out there for your ears, ladies and gentlemen, on your commutes.
This was a really fun episode to get ready for because, like, last night I was just like jamming out, watching tons of music videos all night long.
Yeah, man. Like every once in a while, I'll get on YouTube and just watch old music videos just to kind of remember my youth, which is always fun.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for listening, guys. We'll see you next time.